Nobody expected us to win, you know, other than us and maybe my mom or something, you know.
To this day, Evil Genius's 2018 Champs win remains one of the most shocking runs in Call of Duty history. From the brink of elimination to sheer ecstasy, aBeZy, Apathy, the Salt, SiLLY, and Bevils overcame the odds to produce a COD Cinderella story. This is how Evil Geniuses pulled off one of COD's greatest ever upsets. The process began 4 months before Champs kicked off. Despite their squad being stacked with talent, EG struggled throughout CWL Stage 1, not making playoffs and dropping into relegation.
And Evil Geniuses will fall to 7th place and they will be relegated.
They made 3 key changes as Enable and Nameless were replaced with SiLLY and Assault, and a new coach Bevils was hired.
When I started coaching them, that EG lineup, it was pretty much when they had first started playing together. So it was kind of like coming into a whole new team environment in a lot of ways, and kind of like having to figure out kind of on the fly, like what are our strengths, what are our weaknesses.
The new squad comfortably qualified for Stage 2, but up next was a real test, the Seattle Open. And EG showed up hard.
Pat is getting fired up on the main stage. SiLLY, he's got to feel so good. Look at the smile on his face. The 3-0 in the air. Evil Geniuses are in a grand final.
We just had really good team chemistry. Me and Adam were like really good additions to the team.
Obviously, being a new team, that was our first showing. Like no one really knew. So I feel like a really big advantage in the CWL Seattle was we were pretty much able to play like our strongest maps, like pretty much the entire tournament.
EG had made an insane upper bracket run all the way to the finals. One best-of-5 victory over Rise would crown them as shock champions, but Rise sent them crashing down to earth.
Trying to ramp up this lead, but thankfully, that's probably aBeZy's body. That is probably aBeZy's body. No love between Slasher and aBeZy.
But while they lost the series, EG now knew their potential.
So it kind of set the tone going forward. Like we felt like we were a really strong team.
But their promising start began looking like beginner's luck.
There's the second EG collapsing in round 8. SiLLY one shot just trying to get away. All right, aBeZy 1v4. It isn't gonna happen. And it's heartbreak once again for Evil Geniuses. Stage 1, they miss out at playoff. Stage 2, they were even in a better position, and they've missed out again.
We were really good at search, and by the time Stage 2 came around, everybody had pretty much replicated our smokes and a lot of our strats from VODs and stuff, so everything we'd play on certain maps would literally use our exact strats against us, so it was like a crapshoot on whoever was going to win.
While they were bitterly disappointed in missing out on Pro League playoffs, with every cloud there's a little silver lining. After their Stage 2 ended early, EG had a full uninterrupted month to practice for Champs, and they made the most of it.
We definitely have more time to prepare, and we all really wanted to redeem ourselves after not qualifying.
No one's happy about not qualifying for playoffs, but at the same time, we know we have a very good idea of what put us in this situation, and we have a month to fix it. So.
And when Champs came around, EG truly believed they could cause a shock.
People obviously don't always believe this, but we legitimately thought we were gonna win before we went. We had been in our team house, our EG team house in Bloomington, and our scrims were going that way. We're winning almost every map in our scrims.
But no amount of practice could change the fact that no team seeded lower than 8th had ever won Champs. And despite beating Supremacy in their first game, the wheels threatened to come off as they fell to Elevate. With this loss, EG would have to clean sweep their next opponent to guarantee progression to the next stage. And they faced none other than the reigning champions, OpTic Gaming. While they had a turbulent season with star players Scump and Crimsix, OpTic were expected to progress from the group. But EG had a secret weapon.
I think anytime that aBeZy plays OpTic, there's definitely something there. I think he just wanted to beat them so bad every time he played them. It was such a staple of his career. His individual play would always seem to get elevated whenever he plays OpTic.
He always plays better against OpTic. He literally lived to beat OpTic, and that's it.
And with aBeZy leading the charge, EG took OpTic apart.
aBeZy, he's going to try and cut the legs out of this push, and he might just be able to do that one. OpTic slowly but surely getting back into this one. He does have aBeZy to help him. Scump, again, not the position he wants to be in with that PPSH, but he can still make it work. If he can get through and get clear, he might just be able to do it. Shots are through. aBeZy with a beautiful kill there on Scump. That is pristine bit of work, and another dead. That's it. It's a perfect round. Absolutely flawless. Not a single member of EG went down there, and they picked apart OpTic one by one.
Get ice. I want support. Fourth weak. Ice. Back right.
One shot.
Nice. What's fourth?
Finesse me. I'm coming back.
Nice. Down.
Don't mess it.
Nice. Four. Push up quick.
They need to tie this up with 20 seconds left. They need a touch on the flag. Here it is. One wave of kills for Evil Geniuses. Ace finds one. Assault finds another. Just methods. He's going to be taken down. I think it's all over, Miles.
Berlin Hadrians, great walls that have fallen throughout history, and now you can add the green wall to that pile. Ladies and gentlemen, OpTic Gaming have been eliminated from COD Champs.
I mean, that was probably like one of the biggest like upsets ever, especially that early on in a tournament.
Upper bracket wins over Vitality and Lightning Pandas followed before EG ran into Envy, and things instantly went downhill.
Chino's in the perfect position to watch any player coming from the flank. First one is going to be SiLLY. SiLLY draws him out. SiLLY gets the first bullets in, and SiLLY could take him down, but Classic elsewhere, and Huke have found the kill. It's all up to SiLLY. Denied and shut down. Envious once again take another map here, and Evil Geniuses, they're not used to losing.
On the verge of being sent to the lower bracket, EG would have to upset the odds once again, but they knew exactly what they needed to do.
If we can come back on the CTF, then we had our best hardpoint game 4, and then we had London Docks S&D, which was also one of our strong maps. So we basically knew if we win the CTF, we're at least taking this to map 5.
And EG took a giant leap with Assault and SiLLY popping off.
And we're going to be looking at Assault. Can he get this glide bomb? He's 2 kills away from that barrage as well. There's the glide bomb.
Here comes the play though. EG, they're going for it. Glide bomb out. They've got eyes on at least Chino. That takes care of Chino. He's gonna have to shut down the flag run. Can he find it? He's got no idea. He's running mountain. Chino shots on through the wall. He finds it.
Can they do the double with 40 seconds left? Classic and Huke have to go big, and Classic's gone down. That flag's away. That flag is surely going in. Huke is too far away with 30 seconds left. The flag's home and dry. SiLLY's gonna put it in, and EG extend the series to game number 4. We're going to hardpoint, and that may have just been the momentum change that EG needed.
When it came to like Assault and SiLLY, if Assault didn't have such absurd stats, like SiLLY also had like crazy MVP stats on a submachine gun. So it's like both of them were able to just come out and play like the best Call of Duty of their life. It was just the ultimate confidence and like trust in each other and what we were doing, and everyone was allowed to play their part in that sense.
Our backs were kind of against the wall in that one too. Like we should have lost it, and Adam had pretty much like a tactical nuke map and like carried us through that one, and he was dropping some formal iLLeY numbers.
Map 4 went the way of EG, leaving them on the verge of a stunning comeback. But it went right down to the wire, meaning aBeZy had to show up once again.
Evil Genius is going to secure this, put themselves in. Huke finds and tags up one, the bomb goes down. Apathy goes down as well as a 1v1. Oh, we got to see him do it. Huke for the 1v2, time and time again. He's taken bullets, he can't challenge. aBeZy, the experience showing, but with 35 seconds left on the clock. It's a showdown, both tagged again, my goodness. Nobody's able to finish this one off. With Huke being tagged up, the time is ticking. He's got plenty of time to play with, but aBeZy using the best cover in the game, the bomb site here. He's gonna peek out, the audacity of aBeZy. He's gonna not only find the kill, pound into the chest, fist bumps all around, and EG wins 6-4 on map number 5.
So that was just like the most reassuring thing I've ever watched, probably, knowing that we didn't have to go to a round 11 and I didn't have to see how that would unfold, because battling back in that series and then losing it in a round 11 fashion would have been like the ultimate heartbreak to end the year. So
he knew he had it. He had full confidence in that situation, and that's why he won the 1v1.
EG comfortably took apart Team Kaliber in the winners finals, meaning they only needed to win 1 out of 2 best of 5s to take the championship. After TK beat FaZe in the losers bracket, the stage was set for a rematch of the ages, and EG got off to the perfect start.
SiLLY, there we go, and he has the help of aBeZy with that sniper. He hits a shot, and now it's enabled on 1v3. It's all enabled for any hopes to tie up this series at 1 apiece. He's caught on the edge. Assault hits the shot, and EG are in complete and utter control of this grand final.
EG were 1 map away from achieving greatness, but it all went south.
It's going to be on Pharaoh to make the play. They're already on the bomb. Can aBeZy win the gunfight? Not able to do it.
It's over. He's got it.
Clutch. There it is. Finally, Pharaoh gets that clutch, and he sends us to another best of 5. It's been the theme all year long. And of course it happens again at Champs.
The reverse sweep in the grand finals.
It's not a matter of completely taking our foot off the gas, but I think going up 2-0 in that fashion, like instead of just worrying about being in the moment and kind of making sure we close it out, I think a lot of it was like, oh my god, like we're so close to actually doing this, like we just have to win one more map. Like I think we came out of the moment a little bit.
EG got reverse swept in humiliating fashion. And after their double best-of-5 loss in Seattle, history threatened to repeat itself.
I think all of us came to the conclusion like we're not letting Seattle happen again. Being able to rebound and just like coming into the second best-of-5 with like a completely clean slate mentally, I think like that just speaks volumes to the players on our team.
Yet again, they got off to the perfect start.
That's the problem. But he will put the pressure on. Just 5 seconds needed in. They need to get in.
They gotta go. TK trying to cross. They're not gonna be able to get in. The contest has to get there. And EG, they'll get that map one.
But SiLLY is there with the reinforcements. They're gonna pinch this. Can he find anything? No. EG, a 2-0 lead over TK.
Up 2-0, EG were in touching distance of greatness once again. Only this time, they weren't gonna let it slip.
aBeZy, once again a world champ. That's 2 rings for aBeZy, 2 rings for Apathy. And welcome to the club, SiLLY and Assault, as evil geniuses, as an organization, get that first world championship.
I think in a lot of ways it takes some time to set in, but like pretty much it was just the ultimate gratifying feeling of like all the work that we had put into that tournament, like culminating in us actually getting it done. So yeah, I mean it was an amazing feeling for sure.
While many consider EG's Champs win one of the most shocking of all time, the team doesn't necessarily see it that way.
I can definitely see why it's like the biggest upset, you know, 3-0ing OpTic and then just beating everybody else. I mean, nobody expected us to win, you know, other than us and maybe my mom or something.